Welcome back? Yeah, sure. To something very odd. So, I was writing up a bit of a review for a bunch of different games, and I thought of a ridiculous challenge for myself. And I thought, why not do it today? I have nothing better to do other than play the million other games that I have calling for my attention. So, let's play a bit of FTL. Now, if you don't know what FTL is, it's crack crushed up into ice cream. Basically, it's a real-time strategy / turn-based strategy / whatever the hell you want to make it, because it's that damn good, and it's kind of a bit of a Star Trek / Star Wars thing. You're the Federation trying to stop the rebellion from destroying something very precious, and that's not my goal today. My goal today is to use a very specific weapon, and only that weapon. Now, that weapon does not deal damage, it does not really do anything, but oh fuck, it's going to be a bit of a test of my ability to stay alive for more than 5 seconds. So, this is a ship, and this is its B layout. This is its C layout, and here's the 3 ships that I've opened up so far. So, there's the B types as well. So, you can see which ones I've opened up. And, very few of them have what I want. So, this has very aggressive weapons, and no, we don't want that. So, let's go with B, which also doesn't have what I want. However, the C has what I want, an ion stunner. Now, this is the thing. I want to use ion weapons, of which deal no normal damage, but cancel out systems for a specific amount of time. For that one, it's 5 seconds. Now, there's another thing in here. That takes out the thing for... shit, I don't know. Possibly a bit longer? I don't know. I didn't count it. Bugger, and balls. Is this just the ion? No, that's the heavy ion. Ugh. And that's a bit big. That's a bit bigger. Right. So I have to figure out whether I want to use the B layout of the second ship, the Engi cruiser, or if I want to use the Kestrel cruiser, with the C layout. And I like the fact that I have the Lannis in here, but right. If I go for the B layout here, I have no defense for my little Engi here, because people can board. Now, the Engi are very, let's say, soft. They're not the most combative people. They're very, think of them as the Ferengi. They like to barter. I think they like to barter. They're very, you do the work, I'm going to be the person in the background pulling the strings. I think. I can't remember, I've only been playing 1 or 2 hours for the last couple of days, and I've left it for a bit, so I've forgotten everything. But if I go with just one man, I have no one on board apart from anti-personnel drones and system repair drones, which can cost a lot, but could be helpful. But this is a pain in the ass, because I could have crew without having crew, or I could go for proper crew that can kill, and or I can let's go with the Swallow, and let's call it the right. Yeah, we're gonna die. So HMS Death, and it even has an octopussy and bones. Right. Do I really want to do this? I kind of do. I just can't use the laser. That's the thing. I have to instantly disable that and only use the... Let's begin. Right. So, this is the game. It's taken 7 minutes to get into it, but this is the game. Things will pop up and try to tell me information. I ignore all of that and I just scan over it. So 1 and then I'm done. Right. You may have noticed that says paused. I can still do things in here, like I can tell him to go to shields, of which sounds very good, very, very tempting as well. No, I want to send him into the shields. So, these are humans. They are very human. They're the most basic of people. They're, across the board, flat. They're not particularly great at anything, but they're not particularly bad at anything either. And here's the thing. Equipment, cargo. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. Right. They can't be in the room with this Lannis. The Lannis is the reason why there's no oxygen. That's what this means. If I turn off my oxygen, he'll survive, they'll die. So, yes, don't want to do that. Let's hit space and let's continue. So, you can hit pause at any time and do as you like. Let's turn auto fire on. Yeah, I think I've covered basically everything. The clone bay, right. Unlike a healing bay, like a normal ship would have, the clone bay allows me to recover someone last minute. So if someone dies, then I can quickly bring them back to life, but only once, I think. It's very confusing. And if I had a healing bay, I would be 10 times better off, because then I could heal my people. That only heals people 8 points per jump. So we're fucked. We're fucked. Right. Do I want to go to the distress? Let's backtrack. Let's go from here. I could escape through the nebula. Right. So, let me quickly explain that this is scrap. This is how we barter with people, and we can buy and sell things. And we get scrap in return. We also use scrap to upgrade our systems, as you can see there, with the slew of nothing that I can buy. And yeah, I think I've covered basically everything. So, real-time point, turn-based. That's how that works. It's also turn-based in the sense that now I've given up my turn on that spot, so now I have to do this. So, Apologise, 1, and continue. They wanted fuel. I can't really give up fuel, so that's 1. And I can give up missiles, I can do that all day. However, they didn't want missiles because they don't have missiles. They have a thing that fires and then stuns a whole piece of the thing, and then they have a normal pew pew kind of thing. Can you tell I'm hyper on coffee? Ugh, right. Store... I don't have... I can sell my thing! Not my genitals. Right. It's poo. That's very much poo. Right, so I was kind of hoping that there would be some sort of ion weapon that I could somewhat buy, but I cannot. And I don't have any drones, so they're useless. I can't buy anyone because they're all too expensive. I am fucked. Right, let's continue on our merry way to the... Right, so this is the rebellion. They're chasing us. And we need to get a move on. Now, do I want to go straight on or do... I could jump up here and then down here and then over here. Luckily, we've not gotten into any battles. Battles are where we'll die. Why now? Right. So a pike beam is basically you win the game for the most part. Okay, there's maybe a slight hint of maybe not winning the game when you get to the big boss and it's death, and I've not done that yet with a day's worth of gameplay in it. Right, up through here, down through the nebula, over here, down here, up to the exit. Yeah. I want to fight something. Luckily, we found a thing that we could kind of run away from desperately. Right, so I need to stun weapons because they have weapons and weapons are very, very bad. Also, there's a sun in the background of which is about to kill us. Ow! That hurt. Is this ion stunner useless? Right, let's open up all the doors apart from the ones that are very, very important and let people do their thing. And we're going to die. We're going to die. When I said this was a dumb idea, kind of fucking meant it. Why did you have to miss? Right, so this doesn't have any crew. You may have noticed it's an automated drone ship, and it's kind of kicking my ass. So when there's aliens and stuff, you know what, I'm just gonna jump. I don't need a solar flare. I don't need it. And here we go again. All on my own. Fuff. Drone bays out. Need to go back in here. I can't control the doors, which is... No, don't kill the man. Fuff. Right, I don't care about the doors because he can breathe in zero atmosphere and all of that. Hit, you moron! Right, clone bay's back on. Luckily that missed. Let's hit the doors up. Good job. We've now locked their main weapon out. Their jump is imminent. Good. Right. Shit. I knew this was a bad idea. I don't need the doors. If anyone intrudes, then, well, they can suck a big toe. What? I don't know. Pay their oh, fuff. Right. So they have an ion weapon as well as a beam. Shit. Right, I need to go for weapons. And I need to hope that that will fire quicker than they can fire. Luckily I did, but that's not helpful. Don't fire, don't fire. Right. Quickly now, quick. Oh, fuff. Right, let's try and hit their oxygen. If we can, we'll hit their oxygen, suffocating them for a little tiny bit, and then I'm going to die, aren't I? I'm going to die 5 minutes in. This is a stalemate, isn't it? I need to jump as soon as I can. Alright, bye. Avoid conflict. I want to see how far I can... I hope I can get out of this system. That's my best hope. If I can do that with enough scrap, then hopefully I can get maybe to the second system. Sell missiles. I only have 4. I can't sell 5. Fuck. Right, next... Right, so this is the sector map. There are rock people, of whom are... They just don't cook something that good for you. At least that often. And there's also pirates. Pirates are very aggressive. I wonder why. Let's go to the pirates. Right, let's jump on. How do I get there? I can get there through means of death and destruction. Good. I'm going to die. Right, don't hire anyone. That's a bunch of slavers. Oh, fuck. Right, they have an ion weapon, and so do we. The difference is, they're going to automate their system, and I'm going to oh, I can't do that. No! Poo. Right. I need to wait until a rock hits their shields. Ow. No, why did you have to miss? And I stunned the drone itself, not the actual drone bay. Oh, for fuck. Oh. Right, as long as I can knock out the ion weapon, their beam can actually hit me. Shit. I need to take out the drone. That's what I need to do. There's nothing else that I can do. Well, I've done that. Fuck. That in there. That's only taken out their Things. Can you get in there and knock out the fire? I'm slowly dying. Slowly. In fact, just get in there and kill everything. Right, Fuff. Right. Why were you on auto fire? I don't know. Let's hope that I can... Oh, I can't jump away. And they've just stunned my weapons. Right. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I'm not slightly crying. Rock now. No, not on me, you sod. Right. You need to go fix the CO2. That needs to get fired in there. I'm going to die, I'm going to die. And there we go. Right, so... what's the lesson we learned today, kids? Well, we learned that maybe just ever so slightly that using exclusively weapons that don't harm means that you're going to die yourself. Which means if US cops had tasers, yeah, the world would still be a better place. Until next time. See you next time. Ta-ra. I should have used the pike beam.
We will not surrender one of our crew to slavers.
Okay, take it back. They can... You can have one of them. Okay, 2 of them. Preferably the Rock. Just don't kill me.